Hi, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to do a tag video today. I was tagged by Sandra at Makeup Lover USA, and I will put her link in the down bar. She has a really nice channel, talks about a lot of interesting things, and has a really great taste in makeup. So let's get started. This is a tag that she started that is the makeup items outside my comfort zone. So the premise is to sort of talk about the things that we have bought and used that are outside of my comfort zone. Now let me just say now that bright, bold colors are something that I do enjoy. Over the years of using makeup, and I'm not a professional, I just love makeup myself, I've learned how to use the bolder, brighter colors in a good way. You know, I'm not looking like Mimi from the Drew Carey show. I've learned to, you know, use a lighter hand and such, and different techniques. But anyway, so for me, those colors are not right now out of my comfort zone, but they were at one time. The things I think for me that are most out of my comfort zone are the very neutral colors, especially when it comes to lipstick. And that's the first color I'm going to show you because it's really the only neutral besides like glosses that don't give much color that I have. I really don't like lipsticks that are very nude or neutral. I think they look great on other people, but for me, I can't find a color besides this one that washes me out and makes me look like I'm ready to pass over to the other side. Now this is a color by Maybelline. It was a limited edition and it is called, I believe, Afternoon Tea. But I want to make sure I get it right. Yes, it's Afternoon Tea. And it looks like this. And let me swatch it for you. Now that's probably about as nude as I will get in a lip color. So that for me is outside of my comfort zone. Anything more nude I'm not comfortable with, and I really do feel like death warmed over. But I will show you colors that I have learned to become my comfort zone, but at one time they were outside. Okay, let's get started because I got a lot of stuff to talk about. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is a color by Wet n Wild, and it's in one of my palettes, so I have to take it out. It's this color by Wet n Wild, and it's called Sellout, and it's a really pretty, bright, pinky, purple, shimmery color. Very, very nice. And I'll try swatching as much of these colors as I can. That's what it looks like. And this is how it looks on my hand. That's certainly a bright color, but I do like it. Okay, the next color I'm going to show you, and I have to get it out of my little palette too, is a color by Makeup Geek. And I didn't realize how bright it was when I ordered it, but I really like it. It's called Apple Teeny. And let me swatch it. And that's the color right there, that pretty green color. So as you can see, you know, you have this really bright color, but when you blend it out, it's really not, you know, too bright. Okay, another color is by Milani, and I just talked about these colors in a previous video. They're the powder eyeshadows, and I can't get it open, but it is called Olympian Blue. And why won't it open for me? There we go. And if you look at this, that's really a out of comfort zone color. It's very bold, very bright, and it looks very bold and bright on my finger. But when I put it out on my hand, it still looks very bold and bright. But you can shear this out, and it's a really pretty, aqua blue color. Turquoise, just absolutely gorgeous. Now this other one is a little palette that I actually received as a gift, and it's the Egypt palette by Cargo, and I think all 5 of these colors are colors that are very much out of comfort zone because they're very bright and bold. Now I'm not going to swatch all of these because, you know, I don't want this video to be a half hour, but as you can tell, that's very much out of the comfort zone. Now the next colors are the Maybelline Color Tattoos, and this one is the Fierce and Tangy, and it's the orange one. And this was my last one that I bought before the new fall edition, limited editions came out. I actually bought this after I watched PJ's Beauty Shop. I'll link her below. She has a great channel. She does great eye looks, great nail tutorials. She's just an awesome person. She had done a look with this and a powder shadow over, and it was awesome, and she really just influenced me to buy that. Next thing is another color tattoo, and it's the one called Pomegranate Punk. And I love this from the first time I saw it. I thought it was just amazing. Used it a lot. Next one is also the color tattoo called Edgy Emerald. And that is bold. Bold, bold, bold. I've used that as a liner for the bottom, and it looked really cool. This is another color. It's the Painted Purple. Right there. Beautiful. This color looks very, very bright, and I don't know if I can really show you on my hand because I don't think it'll do it justice. But if you blend it out, you can see, it doesn't really do it justice on my hand. You really have to do it on the eyelid. It's a lot bolder in the container or the pot than it is when you put it on your eyelid. A lot bolder. And that's what I mean with some of these bold colors. Sometimes you just got to take that chance because they might not be as bold and you can shear them out. This is a quad from Revlon Color Stay, and they're all pretty bold colors, even the yellow. And this is the inspired one. And that green one I think is probably my favorite. It's a pretty cool color. Okay, now let's go to some blushes. Now this was a blush that I received in a swap, and when I first got it I thought, wow, this is really cool, and I still have that opinion. It's a blusher by Barry M, and they don't give names. This is just a 208, and if you open it up you can see that that's pretty shocking pink, but I'm going to apply some on my hand here and kind of like blend it out. You can see that it's really not that bright when it goes on. Just in the pan it looks like, wow, hello 1980s, but I love it. Okay, here's another color by Heart Candy, and this is the Living Doll. You need to make packages that are easier to open and print that is easier to read. That is my little rant for the day. I can't open this. Why can't I open this? I just used this yesterday too. Okay, there you go. That's the color. Now that's a really bright, bright pink. Goes on beautifully. Oh, and look it. Just came out of the pan. Huh. Gotta be careful with that one. Okay, this one, in the pan, it totally looks really bright and sort of all over the place, like Glitter City. But when you put it on, it does have a shimmer, but it doesn't look Glitter City. And this is by Milani, and it's the Coralina Baked Powder Blush. And that's color. And let me see if I can swatch it for you. That's how it looks on my finger, but that's a lot. But I'll show it to you over here on my hand. You can see right there. It's not bad. When you shear it out, it's a really pretty coral. And the last products are lip products. This is one that is fairly new to me. I've only wore it once, and it's one of their lip flashes by Milani, and it's the Full Coverage Shimmer Gloss Pencil, and I'm trying to read the color. Oh, it's number 5, Hot Flash. And let me do this like on the top here. That is a bold, bold red. It is, for this one I have a hard time figuring out if it's more of a cool tone or a warm tone red. On my hand it looks more of a cool tone, but when I put it on my lips it sort of looks like a combination of both, so maybe like a neutral red. But that's pretty bold. Then I had this Wet n Wild color, And this is in Cherry Picking number 65. And I think these are one of their long-lasting colors. And I'm going to put that right there. That is really, really bold. Two more. This is a newer one to me, and I just showed it in a haul. It's a MAC lipstick. That's the color. And let me swatch it. Running out of space. Alright, I'm going to do it like right here. But it's right there. But as you see on the hand, I'll show you that again. It's bold in the tube, but when you put it on your lips, it's just perfect, really. This is called Milan Mode. And the last one is more of a darker bold. It's a Maybelline lipstick, and I honestly haven't used this yet, but I've had it for a while. It is called Plum Paradise. And I'll do it right here. And that's the color there, if you can see that. So that's pretty bold. So those are the colors in my collection that I would say are the most out of my comfort zone, the ones that I have to either apply lightly with the light stroke of the brush, maybe blend them a little bit more so I don't look like a clown, but I do love them. I'm laughing at the way my hand looks. But I hope you enjoyed that tag. I am not going to tag anybody, but I'm going to say if you would like to do this video, to please put it in as a video response, and I will look at it, and if it's a good one, which I'm sure it will be, I will approve it. And if not, I'll be checking your channels to see if you put it on your page. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that tag, and thank you, Sandra, for tagging me. This was quite fun to go through some of my collection and see what colors I could find that were shocking. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.